Starting new video. What game have I not played so far? Space Harrier I played in the first game. Is this a new game? This looks like a new game.
$5 a game.
Oh no. I'll try the thing
I guess not.
But then they had these tables in the first game, didn't they? And you couldn't play them in that, so... Okay.
$5 a game.
I'll play Space Harrier because I think you get a trophy for playing 4 different arcade games in the arcade usually. In the arcade. So I'm good with that.
I'll play it once.
So that was my first ever experience with Outrun. 1. And obviously I suck at it. I'll need to... in fact, I probably... If I pressed pause it would probably tell me the buttons. Does it tell me the buttons here? Try and quick game? No?
Get ready.
X is better than R3, R3. Now I know... Whoa! We played Space Harrier together that one time, and I think we got all the way to the end of it. That was a Sega Smash Pack. No, Sega Collection on PS3, I think that was. And in that, we had infinite lives, I'm pretty sure, and got all the way to the end. I played this in Shenmue 1, and like, obviously second time. I mean, thing is, when we played it, I think we had infinite lives, but I don't remember dying lots. Like, I don't think we... Like, we got in the zone while playing it. I mean, we must have died, but like, I don't remember dying lots, is all I mean. But this time through, like, or not this time through, this is my first time playing it in Shenmue 2, but I played it in Shenmue 1 and I sucked at it, like, properly. Not I mean, I maybe got to the 3rd level, which is a decent attempt, I guess. But, no, I don't know, I just found it really hard. I think the 3rd level has these stone heads, yeah, these stone heads, they kind of got to me. It's not just the stone heads. Oh wait, they're bad guys. I don't think it was the stone heads. I think it was something else in the 3rd level that you can't shoot away. And oh no, it's these. There we go. It's those pillars that kind of got to me, and I was just like, okay, any more battle sims will soon be available. Ew.
Get ready.
Ew. Yeah, these pillars just, I don't know, I got confused with them and died lots when I played last time, and I think even in the 3rd level there's these mushrooms or something, even more of them. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, these mushrooms. I like the music.
Get ready.
Oh, I thought I had another one. Oh well. But yeah, no, I don't know how many levels Space Harrier has, but can't remember how long it took to actually complete, like how long it took us to complete it. What? I shot right past down there. Wait a minute. Where's the thing? I think I'm just jamming. Are you kidding? Where is it? Am I right.
The game's over.
Right. That confused me. I thought my eyes were going a bit weird.
I've had enough for one day.
So have I. I didn't get a trophy though. Thought I got a trophy. Neo darts. Let's play some Neo darts.
Darts. One game, $5.
Darts. One game. I don't like darts in this version. I prefer darts in the first game.
Maybe I'll play a bit.
Like, this just seems slower, and he doesn't go, like, I remember in Shenmue 1 darts, I could hit the triple 20, not consistently, but like, I could get it quite, like, I knew how to get it, but I felt like, can you control his hand? I don't think you can. What is this? He's not even going over anything here.
I got it.
What?
Man, so close.
Right, this is horrible. Like, yeah, I feel like they've changed. So they've changed darts and they've changed Neo darts. Darts.
Not bad.
They've changed this one for the worse. Like,
I got it. This is it. Hey, not
you're
too
supposed
bad.
to guess where he's aiming without actually looking through
I got first
his
place.
hands or his eyes.
Game over.
I'm not playing that again.
That's enough for now.
Yeah. So I played normal darts. And I don't know, it's just slower. Like he doesn't go over
Darts. One
the
game.
triple 20 as
$5.
much as he used to do in the first game. I'll give that a bash. Isn't just me wasting all my
Maybe
money
I'll play a
that
bit.
I've sold my lighters for. Again, I don't know how much a roll or how much of a role money plays in this game. So I feel like everything's a lot more expensive just because of the conversion from yen to. But yeah, like he goes over the bullseye a lot more than he used to, but it's the triple 20 I want to wait for. Nah, he didn't go over it.
I got it.
Like I could pull that off pretty consistently in Shenmue 1. And this one he's going nowhere near the triple 20. And that's where I want to go. He goes over the bullseye, but he doesn't go over the triple 20.
Hey, not too bad.
I don't even think he went over that. Like, he wouldn't have gone over that. Probably could have gone there.
Hey, not too bad.
I just feel like I should go for the bullseye in this one because he goes over the bullseye a lot more. Like there. Yeah, I'll just watch out for the bullseye. Like, usually I watch out for the triple 20 and get it pretty consistently in Shenmue 1, but this one is just, it's slower and he doesn't go over the good points as much. I just don't like that. Like, I remember Yakuza 3, I got really good at the darts in that because you control it yourself and like you actually control the pacing and all that.
Not bad.
Almost. Ah, yeah. Something about the
Should I play
darts
more?
irks me. It's not designed as well
I'll quit
as
for
the
now.
first game, and even the first game, darts was not designed very well. The mere fact that you cannot control the game yourself takes a lot out of the minigame in itself. What else did I want to say? I like the atmosphere of this game though. It's all crowded shops and everything. It's okay. Oh, never got to play this guy. I'm gonna see what his game is, because I didn't have money last time I found him.
Here's rolling on top.
Seems to be there's
Make
lots of
some
gambling
money.
you can do,
How about it, boy?
which is pretty cool, because I can make money that way instead of having to do shit
Tell
jobs.
me how to play.
Arm wrestling, I can
This
make money
game's
that way
called
quite
rolling
easily.
on top. Each of us rolls the dice. The one with the higher total wins. If the numbers turn out to be the same, I win.
Like arm
So,
wrestling
you wanna
is
play?
not too hard if you stay low.
I'll try.
How much are you betting?
I think the most I won, let's bet 10 for now, see what the game's like.
Here.
I'll throw the dice first.
Yeah,
Roll it on
arm
top.
wrestling seems alright as long as you don't, like, the most I've ever won
The
was
sum is 3.
70.
This is terrible. I might lose.
I just press X to roll,
Please.
and that's the game.
Total
guys.
is 6. You beat me. You want to try again?
Nah,
Don't go home yet.
random chance game.
Tell me how to play.
This game is called Rolling on Top. Each of us rolls the dice. The one with the higher total wins.
Oh, I
If the
hate
numbers
that
turn
one
out to
again.
be the same. So, do you want...
No. Nah, I don't
Next
like random
time.
chance games.
Oh dear, so
It's not
young
gambling.
but so
Well,
timid.
it is gambling, I guess, but it's not like. I would like to use a bit of my finesse, my brain when gambling. I wouldn't just like it to be completely up to chance. Is this the place with the dojo? I want to
A
go to
map.
the dojo. Taylor. Oh no, this is the place with the three Taylor. What is it? No, is this the Three Blades? Yeah, Three Blade Street. So it's got the barber, the tailor. What was the other blade? Chef. This is like the Chinese area. Electrical goods. Seems like an interesting store. I will go to the Manmo Electrical Goods. Which is here then. Electronic shop. I'm expecting to see a games console. Somewhere in the shop. Which is VCRs, radios, air conditioning, fans, microwaves, what's in his...
Excuse me.
I will speak to him so I can take a
Welcome.
picture.
Leave it to us without worry. This
No game
is Flower
consoles.
King Electronic Shop on the electronic...
Disappoint.
I'm looking for the... Which way is it to the...
Oh, you can get there by...
I see.
Disappoint. Right, so I want to find this dojo. There was a dojo. If I go this way, I don't know where it is. I've completely lost it. I am completely lost in a maze with this game. Mainly because I've been spending the past couple of days just getting my bearings. This is me getting my bearings. Like, this is what I mean when I say getting my bearings. I mean slowly wandering around and like doing stuff. Like, I know the Wise Man district now because I found all the, like, as long as I know where the pawn shops are, I think they're just over that street. It's like all the pawn shops we get up here. There's like a wee pawn shop area. And where does this take me again? I hate that the map's like this. I think I want to go into that White Dynasty area. I've not been there yet. Have I? Wise Man area is just all the antique pawn shop bits. Green Market is the main starting area. Lucky Charm. Was I just in the Lucky Charm? Where am I? Right, yeah. Yeah, so I've just come out of the Lucky Charm at the south. And I've run through Wise Man. And I'm going to go back into Lucky Charm to get into White Dynasty. That's what I want to do, yes. Ooh. I now know that I'm not bothered with capsules anymore. I wish I had collected more capsules when I was playing Shenmue 1 because I feel like it was cheaper. I don't know, how much were capsules in Shenmue 1? Was it 100 yen? And 100 yen, if I look at my notebook, 100 yen equals, let's go all the way to the start. Oops. 100 yen is 30, no, 1 Hong Kong dollar is 30 yen, so 100 yen would have been about $330. So I was basically getting capsules for $330 and now I have to pay $5 for them. That is a rip-off. Everything's more expensive
Lucky
here.
Charm Quarter. I have
Which
this
again makes sense, obviously. I didn't... Oh right, I see what I did. I wanted to look at the map and not press square at it. I mean, it makes sense again because it's Hong Kong. It's not like a little...
Area.
It's London, Liverpool. Where is this dojo? There's a dojo that sells like scrolls and stuff that I'm trying to find. I found it once, but I've completely lost it now. I want to go to that London, Liverpool. I want to know what that is. Why? Oh, well, silly question. Why are loads of places named after like places in Britain? We've got Aberdeen, London, Liverpool. I'm sure there's more.
What do you say, buddy?
Huh. What do I say?
Excuse me.
Welcome!
Do you know a place where I can find a part-time job nearby?
Gee, I have no idea. Try looking in some other area.
Thank you. I understand.
Good for you. You have disorientated me, you fat man. This is basically where I got lost. Like, this is where I started today. I think I was like in amongst all of them last night when I was falling asleep, and then you asked me if I wanted to play Borderlands, and I said, okay, save the game in amongst all that after having fallen asleep walking through all this area. And it's like, it is actually weird now having the maps and having my bearings, whereas before I was just completely lost. Ah, London. London. Almost better. I need to get to...
Hello.
I'm looking for the... Which way is it to this...
Go out and...
I'll go and check it out.
You're welcome. Hello.
Which way was the South Carmaine Quarter?
Go out of here. Just follow. Do you understand?
Thank you very...
You're welcome.
Let's say thank you. On the map, but this place looked a lot
Much
bigger.
time has passed.
Yeah. I need to now get to Aberdeen because I want a free now. Here's Liverpool. I don't know what Liverpool's like. So it's 10. I've got an hour until I need to be in Aberdeen, and then I can stay at that place for free and not have to pay my fees at the inn. And I will also already be in Aberdeen, and I can do the crate thing in the morning. Sounds like a plan. And then I might actually move on with the story. I'm going to find that dojo tomorrow. I'm going to go sleep now. I'll find the dojo tomorrow. South Carmaine Quarter. What? I wanted to go to the Green Market Quarter. Is there a map? This is what I mean by the whole, like, I have a map, but it's not detailed, so therefore I still need to use the normal maps, which I like. I like having to use the normal maps to properly figure my way around. I like know exactly where stuff is. So I'm trying to find this dojo, and I'm pretty sure I've looked. Quickly look at a map.
A
Is
map?
there a dojo here? Remedies, pawn shop, pawn shop. There's no dojo, so this mustn't be where the dojo is. Is there a map here? Nope. That's where they are. I didn't think the dojo was in this area, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. I'll have to find a map. It's too late to go to the dojo now anyway. There's a map. Man, I don't remember clicking on the map. He was fishing. I saw him fishing.
A map?
Unless there are more men with like yellow anoraks fishing. I can't see any dojos. Sushi, soba, sushi, tea, bar, pub, fortune tellers, pawn shop, fruits, grocery, tea shop, cafe, sweets, grocers. Don't see a dojo. Right, I'm gonna run to Aberdeen because my clock's mysteriously disappeared. I've noticed that. That's a wee bit of a glitch, by the way. Sometimes when you look at people, the clock disappears in the top right corner, but when you change area, it pops back in. What? Does that always happen? One chai at the top. No Aberdeen. Did that say Aberdeen? I don't know. Anyway, I was actually thought that would say Aberdeen. Surprised to see the moon runes there. I have to say, I think it might have been Aberdeen that gave me a bit of a bad taste in my mouth when I started this game, because I don't like the. I mean, this is also where I was using the grey, and yeah, just stuff like this, like the walls, they could look like walls from far away, but then you pop in the colour and it's like, oh, it's red and green. That's nice. Right, I'm gonna run to this thing because it might still automatically put me back to the place where I have to pay. So I'm gonna quickly run back. Oh wait, no, I can't stay there anymore because that place is closed. I can't stay in the free place anymore. I've tried to get through there and it won't let me. Shit. Nice skyline. Yeah, I'm sure this doesn't let me through. I have just remembered. He was sidling along quite shiftily. Yeah, you can't go back into the ferry area
for a while.
because it's under construction. That's where the free place was. I can't stay in the free place anymore. Yeah, so I think when I first came into this area and everything, this area just sort of, I don't know, it irked me for some reason. It does all look very European, very British, and I guess that's because reasons? Because yeah, Britain controlled, so they wanted to make their own buildings, I guess. I don't know. But there's just something that there's something about it that didn't feel. I mean, maybe this is what Aberdeen looks like, and you know, props to it for looking like this. But just didn't quite find this like comfy at all. Weird.
It won't open.
And again, it's just the whole idea that it's all like everything's really big and just sort of like open to you all at once, and it's yeah. Dunno. Something put me off about it. Pigeon Park feels weird as well. It always feels like it's just a big space to be here, to be a big space, to make the game feel bigger. Like, I don't see very much happening in Pigeon Park. It's a cool big fountain and all that, but not as comfy as the first game, is my point.
I should get some rest. I'd better get back to the come over guest house.
Yeah. Hopefully there's no corrupted saves this time around. It's raining. This is actually like the first time I've remembered that Shenmue changes weather. It was raining outside there, but it wasn't raining when I was walking around. Wait, what date is this? That did just say it, but like, I'm uncertain of what day. That's another thing. Like Shenmue 1 kind of had, you know, because it was running up to Christmas, you were kind of always aware of what date it was. But do feel like the date and what time this is isn't really prevalent. It's not really in
Are
your
you
face.
going out?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna need to pay now.
Okay, then pay before you leave. It's $38 a night.
To pay for 3 nights now.
Sorry. Here's this.
Thanks.
Can I just choose not to pay?
Excuse me.
What?
Did he just stay for 1 night?
Never mind. Sorry to bother you. Excuse me?
Huh? Hey, buddy, you can ask me anything. But you gotta pay your room fee before I answer, okay?
Yeah.
It's $38 per day. A 2-day stay comes to $76.
Right. I'm not gonna pay him. Can I just choose not to pay him for the whole
Sorry,
game?
not now. I can't pay it.
What? No money?
It's gonna rack up a huge bill.
Well, pretty much.
You aren't hiding it anywhere, are ya?
No.
If you have time to wander around, then go earn yourself some cash. There are jobs. There's gambling. There are even pawn shops. Here in Hong Kong. Damn. You're paying up front next time, you hear?
Okay. I understand.
But what happens if I don't pay? Like, how long can I get away without it? Does he do anything? Does he get threatening? That was kind of threatening. I think that was more threatening than he's ever been. Like, you're paying up front next time you're here. That was very threatening. So what's this? South Carolina from yesterday. This is just, I just find this a bit weird. South Carolina, like, I'm gonna do the job first. I want to do the crate thing. Or am I too late to do that now? That's nice. Raining. Not raining. Is it on the roof? But oh, I was about to say I can't actually see the rain, but I can see the rain. Can't see the rain when the camera's moving, but now I can see the rain. Yeah, the rain's there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that crate job just to fill time. Everyone's holding umbrellas now. Oh, I forgot to look again. I'm gonna double check. Like, do I have all the maps? So I go to that pawn shop. Oh, yeah, I've got the honest pawn shop. What game is this again? Is that the same Lucky Strike thing? Lucky Hit. Yeah, it's just Lucky Hit again. See, I don't want to do that as a job because that's just boring. I can do arm wrestling. Arm wrestling I can do, but arm wrestling I actually find interesting because it hurts your arm. So it's January 22nd, 1987. I kind of get the feeling that was very prevalent, like because your dad died on a certain day and it was X days after your dad is dead and whatever. The date and time, not the time specifically, the date that you were playing on was a lot more prevalent, and because Christmas was coming up as well, like the days you were very much aware. Where am I going again? The crate thing. Yeah. Very much aware of like what day it was at all times. I think because of that lead up to Christmas. I think. But this one, I feel like it was quite necessary to be like when he came off the boat. It should have been necessary to be all like, oh, it is so and so today. I mean, maybe 22nd of January. I'm sure I got on the boat shortly after Christmas. I was definitely working at the docks on Christmas Day in Shenmue 1, so I must have only got on the boat shortly after New Year. So I mean, how long does the ship take from Japan to Hong Kong? I don't know. A couple weeks. Is it a cruise liner? I don't know, but does the game start at different times depending on when you finish Shenmue 1? Is that a thing? Is that why it is the date that it is? and that is probably why he doesn't go, ah, it's the whatever of January or whatever. Is it because everyone playing will have a different date, so they would have to record for every single day of the year?
Dulin,
Hi, what's up?
I want to go to
Sky.
the South Korean quarter. Which way is it to Wanzai?
No,
It's far from here.
Thank you very much.
I want the job.
Dulin,
I want to do.
Hi,
what
what's up?
do you know where I can get a part-time job nearby?
Oh, come on, you can work here. I needed some people to work for me. I was looking for someone. Why don't you work for me if you have time?
Yes.
All right.
Good. Let's
bit of extra
start
money.
then.
Yes.
To be fair, this is probably also about 3 hours work for.
Well, you can start right away and carry those crates.
Yo, good to see you again. Let's get started. Okay, we're going to carry it over there.
Sure.
This is really annoying, actually. Like carrying
Here.
crates.
Left. Left. Okay, unless I tell you otherwise, keep
I like it as
pushing
well. Like
forward.
when I first did
Sure.
this, the first time he said left, left,
Yeah,
I didn't press left, left because
left.
he didn't explain that rule to me, and it was only after the crate dropped he was like, when I say left, left, you gotta press left twice.
Right.
I'm like, didn't realize that.
Right.
His is so annoying as well.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
This is just such a boring minigame.
Right. Right. We're putting it down. Yeah.
Is it already after? How's it already after 12?
We're
Like, what
looking
have I done
pretty
today? How is it
good.
after 12?
Okay, next.
Sure.
Is that just because the work can only start at a certain
Next,
time?
we'll
It
carry
has to
this
end at a
one.
certain time.
Sure.
In fact, that's after 1, isn't it? No way.
Left.
I woke up and it was before 9.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
I'm gonna have to watch this back and just be like, how did that time jump?
Right. Left. Don't drop it.
I was getting bored and fanning about with things.
Left. Yeah.
That's what I wanted to fan about with.
Right. Right. We're putting it down. Here. Okay, next.
Sure.
Next, we'll carry this one.
Sure.
Here. Right. Right. Yeah.
I mean, I think last time I got about 6 of the crates,
Right.
so I must have only got about $60.
Left. Yeah.
And I mean, you can only ever do that. Like, it's not like the forklifts where you actually get better at doing the forklifts and you find out better routes and you end up like getting more and more crates every day.
Yeah.
There's no incentive to like get any more. This is literally just like, what?
When I say left, left, push to
Oh.
the left 2 times.
That is the tutorial for left, left.
Here.
After having, like, he doesn't say anything about it beforehand. He just expects you to. And
Right.
the minigame's so pointless as well
We're
because
putting it down.
really all you have to do is do right, 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 then up, 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 and then right, right again. Or left, left.
Okay, next.
You should not have to do left, right, all the way up.
Next, we'll carry this one.
Sure.
This minigame doesn't make any sense.
Here. Right.
So he's going right,
Yeah.
and then he wants to put it on that crate over there. Fuck. He wants to put it on the other one.
Left.
He should be going left the whole way, but at some point, he's going to go right. Why is he going left, then right?
Yeah.
If he's aiming for that spot there, why is he going left, then right?
Yeah. Right, right. Yeah. Left.
Absolutely pointless
Right.
minigame.
Yeah.
That isn't like, it's not even a job.
Yeah. Right.
I would even
Right.
say this is maybe worse than the
We're
like
putting
daytime
it
jobs
down. Yeah.
in Travis Touchdown's
Here.
game, No More Hero.
We're looking pretty good.
Like those jobs were alright. Nothing really.
Okay, next.
I like cutting the grass,
Sure.
that was fun.
Next,
But
we'll
these are
carry this
just
one.
they're just glorified quick time events.
Here. Right.
Forklift
Right.
trucks, yeah, they were interesting. And there was an incentive to do it as well, because you were finding out new information every day.
Left.
And it actually felt like you were going to work every day. Like this is like, it's weird that this is just like you can choose to go and do this whenever he wants you to do it. It's not an actual job that you have to go to every single day,
Left.
like the forklifts.
Right, right.
I do kind of wonder if I progress with the story, if there are more part-time jobs that are more like the forklift,
Right.
as in like,
Right.
you know, if there's a section of this game
We're
that actually
putting it
forces you to
down.
do some work
Yeah.
Monday to Friday,
Here.
and like every day basically.
We're a good pair, aren't we? Okay, next.
Sure.
I want this to end.
Next, we'll carry this one.
Sure.
Here. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
This was a waste of time. Why did I do this?
Yeah. Left. Yeah. Right, right. Left. Left, 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 left. Right, right. Yeah. Left, left, left. Left, left, left. Left, 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 left. Yeah.
It's not even hard. Because I ran out of time, I don't get the money for that last crate. Great.
Yes, sir.
You did a good job. Come again.
Why have I still got this filter on? That's actually a horrible filter. Sorry.
6th grade, so I'll pay you $60.
$60
Thanks.
for that, right?
Come and help us again.
Sure.
When does my pay increase? 305. I'm sure it was only 2 o'clock when I finished that as well. Like, what the fuck? One area I do like is up here. I thought it was quite nice. Fortune Tower. Blue Sky Beer Garden. Beer garden? Yeah, it's a beer garden. I like it up here. It actually reminds me of a beer garden that I went to in Mines, where Leia was from. Like, oh fuck.
Excuse me.
Hello! Welcome!
Where is one's eye?
Yes, past the park.
Press
Thank
circle.
you. Goodbye.
Okay. Yeah, like this reminds me of a beer garden in Mines, because we were up high overlooking like a balcony area. It wasn't in Mines, it was in some little town that we went to that I can't remember the name of. But it was near Mines. I like this belt here. That's where I first played darts, by the way. Just for reference, the first time in this game that I've played darts. And that was my last score, yeah, 359. No, that was my last score, 91. But my high score was 358. Yeah. I wonder if his, like, he's playing. I wonder if that score actually changes depending on... What? No. That score, I mean, if it actually changes according to him doing better. I know there's some gambling dens around here. There was one I think I could make some easy money from, if I could understand Chinese. That's a good question, actually. So there's a gambling den around here, I think? No, it's back there. Around here, and it's like you have to put down money if you think it's like higher, lower, or higher than 10, lower or 10, or if they're going to come out like the same. And I wanted to put down lower than 10 because the odds are basically in favor of lower than 10, but they don't translate it. Here we go. You bet 50. Actually, this was like my first working day, and I got 60 from moving crates. Then I played 2 games of darts, you know, wasting $10, and then I came here and lost my last 50. So I ended up with $0 again.
How much are you betting?
But I thought I was gonna end up with more, because I thought I placed the right bet. Right,
Now
so
place your bet.
it's here. So it's like, that's if you think they're all going to be the same. That's if you think they're going to be in sequence. These two, that's if it's going to be higher than 10. That's if it's going to be lower than 10. It must be, because he explained the rules to me, but he didn't point to like which one was which. So I just kind of thought, well, left must be lower and right must be higher. So I put money on left. It turned out lower, and I was like, oh yeah, I won. But then he said I lost, so that must be higher than 10. So the odds are basically lower than 10 should be the best odds. Not the best odds. The best odds would be like one of these two, I'm assuming. But the most likely, as in like, there's a better chance of the dice that die being lower than 10. Actually, no, there's not. It could be one or the other. Just realizing that now, because I guess 18 is the highest number, and I guess higher would also be higher or equal to 10. I don't know. I'm gonna go lower because I think it's better.
1, 4, 6. It's big. Luck plays a part in any game. How about another game? You might win some back next.
Yeah, I'll play another game.
I'll play.
Good. How much are you betting?
But I feel as though...
Now place your bet.
I'm gonna go lower again.
Good, it's here.
Let the game begin.
I feel like these sort of random chance ones. Again, the reason I don't like random chance games...
1, 4, 6.
Right, nah, fuck this, I'm not doing
big.
this. I'm gonna go to some arm wrestling and try and win that back.
You'll play again. You can't go home like this.
Yes I can.
Giving up?
I don't want to lose all my money. So, I don't like them because especially when it's video games can just read your input. And it's like, oh, he's gone for higher, so let's make it lower. Ha 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 ha. So yeah, don't like when video games do that. I'm gonna do some arm wrestling, because I can do arm wrestling. Oh, what's down here? Another gambling den, eh? What's this one? Come on.
Come on, come and see.
It's the same
Young
game.
man, do you want to earn some money with big or small?
Yeah, I'll play.
I'll play.
Good. Now, how much are you betting?
Okay.
Place your bet.
I'm gonna go small again. No, I'm gonna go small.
It's here.
Good. Let the game begin.
I better not be wasting my
1,
Oh, fuck.
2, 3.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
down. It's small.
It's
You
small.
win.
Right, okay, good. I thought I might have lost there.
You want to go for it again? Don't you
That was
feel
good.
lucky today?
Because I won all my money back.
Maybe next
so-
time.
That's not
Right.
right.
Yes. I won the money back, but I lost in the last game. So that works out. That's, for me, that is gambling. Like, gambling is... like, I'm talking about real life. I'm going to give you a life lesson here. Gambling for me is just like, you win as much as you lose. For every, like, big win, like, I think people get a buzz on, like, when they win gambling. And they're just like, oh, wow, yeah, gamble some more because I could win again. But I think when people gamble, it's like they gamble, yeah, they lose as much as they win. So for everyone who posts on Facebook like won like 1,000 grand at the casino, they have probably lost twice as much, or yeah, at least just as much on all the times they've played up until winning that 1,000 grand. So I am not a big fan of gambling in any sense, in any way.
Come and have your pick.
Unless it's something like
It's a
poker,
wonder
where
it's
it's
so
like
cheap.
it's actually a fun game to play. Then I'll like throw in a bit of money to make it more interesting. But just playing stuff like roulette or whatever, puggies, I don't see the appeal of that. I want these stones because I've got the blue and the red one, and it would be nice to have the whole set. I'll come back when I've got more money.
How about some Hong Kong souvenirs?
Sure.
I'd like to get to the South
One turn.
I understand.
Okay. Yeah, like I feel like all these people who just brag about winning, they only brag when they win. They don't tell you how often they lose. So that is my moral lesson for today.
Hey, you've got some time on your hands?
I'm not pressing it, Alec. I'm just running and these people are talking to me. I don't want to talk to them.
Your opponent. Each bet costs $60. How's that?
60?
You'll
Okay.
do it, right?
Yeah, I'll do it. Like, I can
Maybe
win
I'll
the
try
60.
All right.
He's the guy with the same voice. In fact, he might be the exact... Yeah, he's the same guy that I was playing against at Lucky Strike, isn't he?
A monster who broke 99 arms, Bear Norton.
Yeah, he's got the same voice as well. I remember this. Like, the announcer has the same...
Want me to call a doctor? Sorry, your arm will make it 100.
We'll see about that.
Might as well get ready. You're here to say fight.
I can do arm wrestling.
Ready? Ready then? Fight!
Gonna be lots of clicking here because this is actually... Oh, fuck, I did that. Fuck. Press the wrong button. Like, arm wrestling does get hard, I know this. Especially when it's like 60 or over. Fuck. I might actually lose this one. Fuck. No, lost this one. I'm gonna try again though.
Too bad you lost. You'll be back, won't you? We'll always be here. Don't think you'll ever beat me.
So arm wrestling I can win, but it takes a lot out of you. You're inviting me to a party.
Hey, it's you again.
Right, I'm gonna do this, and
it's $60. How about a match?
and then I guess I'll talk to you in your party
Maybe I'll try
that
it.
you've invited me to.
Let's... Here's a newcomer, a daredevil all the way from Japan, Ryo Hazuki, against the
Right.
monster who broke 99 arms, Bear Norton. You want me to call a doctor? Sorry,
I might even lose this
your
one.
arm will make
But I
it
feel like
100.
you just have to...
We'll see about that.
Like, the reason I lost
Might
that
as
is because I
well
lost
get
the
ready.
quick time event,
You're here to say fight.
and
Then
I
begin.
feel like if...
Ready? Ready then? Fight! Damn it! Take this!
If I can win the quick time events and just keep like a steady thing, then it's not too bad.
Take this!
Fuck. It's when he gets me over, then it gets hard.
Damn it!
Nah, I fucked it. I fucked the quick time events.
You'll be back, won't you? We'll always be here. Don't think you'll ever beat me.
I was playing that earlier. I've beaten him as well. I was playing that earlier, and I have done that. But anyway, I'll finish this recording and speak to you, I guess. Free quest. Oh, that's weird. That is weird.